Jump up, get ready to move. Feel the beat, get into the groove. Then hold a vision of how it will be. Now act upon it, and then you will see. Well, come on.
Sean Wallace asked, what social media outlet is the most effective to market my music? What social media outlet is the most effective to market my music? This is a question that comes up a lot. Hang on while I take a drink. So, unfortunately, there is no one-size-fits-all answer. I go, where should I be? Where's all the music fans congregating? What's the one thing I should be doing? What's the one easy button I need to push? And there's no one answer for this, but I will give you something to work with. And in fact, I'm hoping if you're in a situation where you can do this, unless you're driving or something, grab a piece of paper, and hopefully you're taking some notes here. In this section, actually, you might want to take some notes, because there is a in the section 2 of this book, a completely new chapter. It's called Everything You've Always Wanted to Know About Everything You've Always Wanted to Know About What to Post and Share Online. And there's a little section here where I describe the places where you need to be focusing on have to be totally related to your communication style and your communication strength. And there are basically 4 different ways of communicating online. So again, if you want to write these down and then look at them later and decide where your strengths are, that might be really helpful. One is text-based. This was the original form of communication online. It's words. And so this could be words in email, blogs, articles, anything that involves the written word. And search is very much based on words and titles and descriptions and all that stuff. That's why those things are really key. So it's words. Some people are really drawn to writing, and others hate it. And so that's one form of communication, is a written word. Number 2 is communicating through someone's ears. So it's audio. For a musician, the obvious way to communicate by audio is with your music. That's the primary thing. You probably want to get into people's ears as soon as you can. Like one thing that you can do with your website, for instance, is when people go to it, have a clear call to action for people to listen as soon as they get there, to listen to some of your music. There's a lot of controversy about this. I would caution against using autoplay when somebody goes to your website, just because it can be annoying for some people if they're doing this from work, or from stay-at-home mom or whatever is a sleeping baby in the room, and suddenly that's music blasting out, but make it a clear call to action. Push the play button to hear our new single or whatever. So through people's ears. But in addition to music, you also have the option of spoken word messages, and so that could be podcasts. That could just be simple audio greetings. So just think of how to reach people through their ears, musically and spoken word and otherwise. Number 3 is visual, which is primarily like still images and graphic type of things. And so if you're good at graphic design or with using Photoshop or some of these design skills, some people are and some people aren't. But that's another way. You've probably seen on Facebook a lot of these like visual quotes, where there'll be a nice photo and somebody will take a quote over that, and those things get noticed and shared a lot. So you can do that with band photos, with posters for your gigs. To make something, instead of just a text announcement saying where you're playing, have an actual poster. One band actually, some friends in St. Louis here, on my birthday, they had this custom-made, it was a band photo, like a promo photo, but over it they had said, hey, we're wishing you a happy birthday. It wasn't made out to me specifically with my name or anything, but just was a generic, but they posted that on my Facebook page on my birthday instead of the normal text happy birthday. It stood out. I thought it was really cool. And so there are visual ways with still images that you can communicate with. And then the 4th and final mode is video, which is obviously what I'm doing here. And that can combine all those things. It combines audio, and you can have still images, you can have moving pictures like this. So that can be music videos, but there's like a long list of things that you can do video-wise. You could sit there and speak into the camera like I am. You can have someone interview you, or there's someone off camera asking you questions and you're answering it. You can interview other people with both of you, have a banter with your band. There's all sorts of things. Video clips from the road, from the studio. And so anyway, let's go through those again. There's text-based, there's audio-based, there's still images, visual, and then there's video. And so where is your communication strength? Are you a really excellent writer? Do you enjoy writing? If so, then maybe blogging would be one of your core things that you do. But maybe you hate writing, you don't look forward to it, you feel like you're lousy at it, but you're a great extemporaneous speaker. You know, you're great at conversations, and you're witty and charming and all that good stuff. So maybe audio greetings, a podcast, or video like this, speaking to a camera off the cuff, would be your thing. If you have design skills and you're drawing, maybe you're an artist and you do some painting or whatever, or you just have graphic design skills, then maybe Pinterest and Instagram and these kind of more visually visual things or sites would be ideal for you. So figure out what's your communication style or strengths, and then based on that, pick 2 or 3 of these sites where you can really focus on and try to dominate them. And so that's my long answer to what social media outlet is most effective to market my music. The one that you're going to enjoy doing, and the one that you're going to be good at, and you're going to be able to do on a consistent basis and establish a presence there. That's my best answer that I have. And by the way, if I could plug another thing that I have available if you go to thebuzzfactor.com, you also find there's a resource that I have called Social Media Marketing for Musicians. It's a couple of audio files from some live workshops and PowerPoints and stuff like that. And so if you want to know more about that, check that out.
Jump up, get ready to